living in US is all about planning, I would say. So like I signed up for Futurense Pathway program where I'm completing like 30% of my coursework in India with IIM Indore, and then you come here, transferring the credits, and you just join as a normal MSBA student. So it's actually really cool. The process is very simple. You got to fill the visa application form and then go to the visa like biometric and then the consulate for the interview. Like you have the finance team to support you through that, and they will like put you on call with a lot of banks and everything, so you can compare the interest rates and then you can definitely like choose one.
What's the one thing that you found out was the most important while traveling to the States? May I know what your name is and where you're from, and what are you studying over here?
So my name is Tanya and I'm from Delhi and I'm studying business analytics at UP.
Amazing. And how did you fulfill your dream of studying in the US, and how is this dual program that you're doing works?
Okay, so like I signed up for Futurense Pathway program where I'm completing like 30% of my coursework in India with IIM Indore, and the dual program is actually really effective because like you get to work like study in India with the initial, so you become a student staying at home, and then you come here, transferring the credits, and you just join as a normal MSBA student. So it's actually really cool.
That's great. And did you face any roadblocks for your visa approval? How was that process? Was it smooth, rough?
No, it was super smooth for me, honestly, like thanks to the Futurense team because of that. And apart from that, like the usual customs office and all those USCA, all the things. So it was super smooth for me. The process is very simple. You got to fill the visa application form and then go to the visa like biometric and then the consulate for the interview. So you just got to prepare yourself and be confident enough to answer the questions. That's it.
Amazing. And how did you overcome any financial constraints before coming, if you had any?
Okay, so I didn't had any, but yes, there is a very common thing that the student faces, that is regarding the loans, student loans and all those like collateral or non-collateral. So you have the team, like you have the finance team to support you through that, and they will like put you on call with a lot of banks and everything, so you can compare the interest rates and then you can definitely like choose one. Again, it's a procedure, but it's not a heavy procedure, honestly.
So when you came to the US, what surprised you the most about the culture over here?
Okay, so I would say the acceptance, because back in India we are not habituated of accepting different ethnicities and without giving them a stare. Here that's the biggest thing, because nobody cares like what you're doing. They're very accepting in nature, and the city like just hugs you like anything. So it's really very heartwarming.
Amazing. And how is the campus life different from what you expected it to be?
No, it's not different at all. I expected this to be like this, just that it's really cold and windy over here. Apart from that, campus life has been great. If you're doing a part-time job, it might become hectic for you. But again, like you have to plan your day. Living in US is all about planning, I would say. If you plan your day in advance, you plan your weekends in advance, honestly, you're living the best of your life. If you're not, then you might feel little crippled, but eventually you'll figure that out for yourself.
Amazing. And how long did it take you to adjust in the new environment over here?
I would say a part of me is still adjusting because you get to find new things about the country, about the culture each and every day. But apart from that, like the basic adjustments, I guess a week. Because you get to like reset your cycle, the sleep cycle and everything. And plus you're not habituated of walking so much. Back in like here we are completing on an average like 15,000 to 17,000 steps. So you got to set that. But apart from that, it's like, it's pretty cool. So you'll get to it.
What do you love the most about the US college culture, and why?
The openness and like the freedom to like select new subjects. That's the biggest thing, because like I can compare. I know people studying sports analytics in business analytics and studying healthcare analytics. So you can like expand the horizon how much and as much as you want. So that's the biggest thing, biggest difference from India to US.
Okay. And what's the biggest challenge that you faced while adjusting to the life over here?
The food, I would say. That's the biggest thing. We miss the spices. We are habituated of having big spicy food and like lots of spices and red chilies in it. Nobody eats red chili over here, so that's the only thing I would say. Apart from that, there were no challenges I would say that I faced. And probably for like future, I would be attuning to the cold weather over here. So yeah, that's the another thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the one thing that you found out was the most important while traveling to the States?
Documentation. The most important thing.
Amazing. Yeah. And so how have you planned to network in the US and build your connections?
Yeah. So networking becomes the biggest buzzword you will start hearing as soon as you step your first foot on the US land. So networking is something, see, if you are taking it naturally, you talk to people without the motive of getting something out of them. I believe that's the best way to do that. Just expand. You got, like, everybody has their comfort zone. Some people are introverts, some are super extroverts, some are ambiverts. You just need to talk to people. That's the best way. And apart from that, faculties are here to help you a lot with that. LinkedIn is the best platform to network. So all these things eventually will help you to understand the industry perspective as well.
Amazing. Lastly, have you joined any clubs or any programs in your campus?
Oh yes, I am a part of product at UB. So it's a technological club over here. That is one thing. Apart from that, there are multiple cultural units that are working in small parts. So one is the Indian Association, and then which organizes like lots of Indian festivals. Like we have Garba coming this weekend, and we'll be having a Diwali celebration with the Diwali puja and everything. So that is one part. And then there are a lot of clubs over here are just free to walk in. You go, be a part of them, help them in one or two events, and you are part of that club.
Amazing.
So we keep on exploring that here and there, and yeah, that's how it works.
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing this, Tanya.
Thank you.